You walk inside, and to the right is Moses. And then if you want to see the change, you go straight down.
Okay, you probably heard this tour guide. There's actually, you can go see the chains where Peter was enchained, but we just didn't have time to do that. And I quite frankly forgot about it. Had I known, I probably would have done it, but so many things to see and do. All right, guys, let's take a look at the time. What time do we got? Yep, just in time. So we'll make our way back to dropping off the bike, and we'll finish up. But we'll go see the Colosseum one more time. Get another close-up view of the Colosseum. Okay, I can't remember where to go here. Well, we came that way. What if we go this way? Try something new, something different, as someone would say. You know what? I'm hoping I put that camera on safe. Let's come up here and we'll... Oh, now that's a nice view. I'm glad we came down here. So we have, I don't know if that's Constantine's Arch. Oop, there's a car coming. I gotta get out of the way here. Make sure this is on tight. And it is. All right. So now, I don't know if I can go down this way or not. There's no steps. Are there steps? No, and... I don't think I can get down that way. I gotta go down this way. So many beautiful things to see. Well, that was a nice little morning, and I'm glad we got a little bit of sun out of it. We might even have time to go down to San Giovanni. We don't go down left here. Okay. It says we only have 3 kilometers left, and then I have to pedal manually. Shall we run it out? See if we can go 3 kilometers, bring it back empty with an empty tank. That's only 1 mile. Oh no, 3 kilometers? That's 2 miles. We probably won't have time to do that. But what we'll do is, I just want to show you this other church. This is where they have that baptismal font in the baptistry. I don't know if it's big enough to actually baptize people. I gotta be careful going here. I'm gonna go down. I'm just gonna stay out here because there's not very many cars. There's the, you can see people are getting ready for their Top Bike tour. Top Bike is right here. We'll drop the bike back at this shop. But what we want to do is find this other church. Last night, I go down this very road. This is where they had all the riots, all the riot gear. I hear people coming up on me, so I'm gonna, do I need to get off to the side here? Ooh, all the glass. I don't want to get on all the glass. I might have to get out my phone. I don't know where I am. Let's get out that phone. Take a quick peek on where we are. Oh, there it is, up there. That's good. It's close. So we'll just go up here and see this church. We'll just see this church and then we'll just come back, drop off the bike, and we'll be done. Let's probably have to walk back to the Airbnb. So what you're going to see here is an obelisk. This actually came from Egypt. I think there's like 7 or 8 obelisks in Rome. They took them from Egypt. What we're going to do is we're going to cross here. And we'll just go with the pedestrians when this turns. Hopefully this will turn. It does. Good. Now, that's the baptistry over there. You see the baptistry? All the yellow hats going into the baptistry. That's where they have an actual font. And it's interesting. It's now just ceremonial water or something like that. So it's not actually used. But what we'll do is we'll just come around here. This piazza last night, me and Mom, we remember this. We got like a metro. We went down 3 stops. By the way, I tried to go to that same restaurant, but he wasn't having it. He said, oh yeah, we're completely, but it's probably because I was dressed in all my gear here, and you know, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. So I had to go find another restaurant, so I'm glad I had a bike. But here we go. So this is just a beautiful square. Beautiful church. Take a look there. Cristo Salvatore, I love that. Christ is the Savior, right at the top. I'll go down and then we can take one more look. So you have part of last night's stuff over there. Israel is the terrorist, and we want to free Palestine. Why does no one want to take the Gazans? There's a reason for that. Even their own people don't want to take the Gazans. It's because they cause problems. Not the Gazan people, but the leadership, Hamas in particular. There's a reason. So here you have Clement, the Pope. I don't know what year that is. Cristo Salvatore, which is Christ is the Savior. And then you have Juan Baptista Evangel, so John the Baptist and the Gospel. Evangelico. I don't know how you say it in Spanish, but. And you're going to see some Roman ruins over there, the aqueduct. we won't go over there, but there's like a, I'll just kind of scoot down over here so you can see this one more time. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, it says we have 1 kilometer left on energy. So I got to make it up this hill. How am I going to do that with all these people here? So let's go down to tour, and maybe that will give me, yes, it gives me 2 kilometers if I'm on tour. So now what we'll do is we'll go drop off the bike and we'll be done. So I think what we'll do is cross here. Now this is an interesting church. This is where people crawl up on their knees. They're called like the sacred steps, and people will, I think they only open at a certain time. You can go into the church, but then there's steps that go through that iron gate right there. And it was open when I was a missionary, and you can actually see people, they say a prayer and they go to the next step, and they say another prayer, and they're kneeling the entire time. All right. Where are we going to sign off, everyone? Where are we going to sign off? Not in front of traffic. So we'll go here, and maybe we'll just sign off right here. So let's just sign off right here. Just taking a look at the back of San Giovanni. That road, by the way, goes down to Cristoforo Colombo, and that's where I lived. It was a southern part of Rome for a while, one of the places I lived. All right, hopefully you enjoyed that. Ci vediamo alla prossima. Arrivederci Roma.